And then my sister and I, we will turn on the AC, turn on the fan. If there's any other cooling effect, we will incorporate it. Hi loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Wenam and I'm back again on your screen with yet another health series. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about 9 things you can do to improve your quality of sleep. This is a follow-up video of my room tour video where I spoke about quality sleep and what inspired me to have the room makeover. If you've not watched that video, I'll drop the link down in the description so that you can have a look at it and know where I'm coming from with this video. Enjoy. Alright guys, so in no particular order, the first thing to do to improve your quality of sleep is to organize your sleep space. This is extremely key in having quality sleep. The space has to be clean and not stuffy. And that would mean that no matter how tired you are from work, you appropriately dispose of your work clothes. I used to be the type that would be so tired that, I leave my work clothes on the same bed I was going to sleep on. That is so unhealthy. And so your bed should be neatly laid. Your space should be clean and well swept. My sister, for one, always talk about the fact that she prefers to even sweep the room at night. And I side with her so that the environment is clean and neat and everything is put together. That has a huge bearing on the quality of sleep you do have. Point number 2, and before the point number 2, I just want to say that these are some of the things that I have done personally that has worked for me. Some have research backing them. Others, I'm sure maybe the research is ongoing, but this is what is working for me personally so that you can also pick a point or two from it. I hope my point is well understood. So point number 2 is to get the right temperature in the room. And that is key to everyone because everyone has a kind of room temperature that is comfortable for them. Even though research is saying that the cooler, the better. Take, for example, my dad. My dad cannot sleep under fan, not to talk of air condition. So such a person, the cooler, the better room might not really work. My mom, on the other hand, cannot do AC, but she cannot do without her fan as well. And then my sister and I, we will turn on the AC, turn on the fan. If there's any other cooling effect, we will incorporate it. So that's just to say that you need to study the kind of body you have and what temperature works for you. And that is so crucial in getting quality sleep. See, my sister and I, when there's a little kind of heat, our whole night will be ruined. So getting the right temperature is extremely important. Point number 3 is not eating late into the night. I am a chronic late night eater. I'm trying to change that, but I have to eat some few minutes to bed. And what I realize is while I'm sleeping, I feel so stuffy. I have to get up and go to the washroom multiple times. And when I finally do wake up to get ready for the next day, I am tired. I just feel so heavy. But since I changed that and decide that I'm going to eat latest by 6 p.m. most nights, or if it's so late, I do fruits, I realized that when I'm going to sleep, I'm light and I wake up and I feel so light and refreshed. And that is one of the things that has helped me personally. And I think that is one of the reasons why the doctors advise that we eat early, about some few hours before bed. And I see that that is really working for me. And so if it's late, just do your tea. And I'm not talking of the Ghanaian tea that has 10 eggs in the bread. I'm talking of organic tea or fruits, vegetables in moderation. I'm not talking about 10 fingers of banana and 1 cedi worth of granite. I hope you get the point. Point number 4 is taking a shower. And I feel attacked by this video. Like, the points are attacking me. So when I get home, when I used to get home so late, I would not take my bath. I'm that tired. I mean, I get so tired that I finish eating and I sleep where I ate without washing my hands. That was how bad it was. But now what I do is that I make sure that after eating, I take a good shower before I sleep. And that is so good to take off all the dirt from the day, to cool your body down and get you in the right, mood for sleep. So something as easy or something as irrelevant as a quick shower goes a long way. And it doesn't matter if you have AC in your room, because that can be so tricky. So you're in your AC in your car, AC in the office, so you come back and you turn on the AC as well, and it's like you feel so cool. So you feel there's no need to take a shower. Guys, take a shower, a cold shower preferably. I prefer cold showers. So yeah, that really works for me, and I'm sure it will work for you as well. Point number 5 is aromatherapy. And I'm talking about scents. I didn't used to care about smell. And I'll even tell you, I used to say I'm not a perfume type of person. But I've learned that one of the ways to boost quality of sleep is to invest in aromatherapy. And I'm talking of scented candles. I'm talking of air refreshers. And my mom is so big on smell. But I just tend to ignore it. But now that I've incorporated it and in my room care, it really works. I'm talking of scented candles, I've mentioned that already, air refreshers, camphor, there's this metallic bulbs, just to make the room smell good. That would release certain hormones in your brain that would enhance sleep. All these things I'm talking about, they look simple and they look like, okay, is there something else? But all these things have scientific backing. I don't want to bore you with all of those scientific terms and all of that. But I just know that most of these things I'm talking about have scientific backings. They release special hormones that enhances the sleep at the end of the day. And so do invest in some of these things. If you feel they are too expensive, the air refreshers and all of that, the metallic bulbs, am I getting the name right? They are just round white balls. That's more than enough, So yeah, that's it. Point number 6 is music therapy. So I play a lot in my consulting room. I play a lot of music, and even though the contact time I have with my clients is not much, clients come and in like the first minute they are sleeping and and snoring. I'm like, whoa, the power of music is so important. So on days I forget to turn on the music, some of the clients come and they ask me about it. Music therapy is so key. And on days that you feel that, I'm not talking of the busha music, I'm talking of low classical tunes. I mean, when you go on YouTube, find some of those music. There are music that when I'm playing and some of my colleagues, staff, walk into my consulting room, they go like, whoa, Enam, I feel sleepy just by listening to the music. Those kind of music do exist. And playing some of those or putting them on while you go to sleep, that's huge magic, guys. Huge magic. So music therapy. Point number 7 is putting your phone away. Guys, this should have been the first point. Putting your phone away. So, what I do is that about 30 minutes to my bedtime, I put my phone, after setting my alarm, I put my phone away on the dresser, away from me. Because what I used to do is that I had the phone close to me. And so when I'm going to bed, the few minutes to bed, when I'm supposed to like read a book or read my devotional or pray, I'll be on the phone watching movies. And sometimes I fall asleep and my YouTube bundle will be going. Off the point, guys, that does not help. Also, what happened is when I wake up to use the washroom, I take the phone. And before I realize, I am 30 minutes into watching people's statuses, people's dresses on Instagram. And that is time taken out of my sleep. And so the sleep is not continuous. Instead of having this continuous 7 hours of sleep, I have 2 hours. I wake up, I use my phone for 30 minutes. And you see, it looks irrelevant. It looks like, oh, it's nothing. Oh, I'm just checking. but it goes a long way to distort the quality of your sleep. Also, because the light that comes from the phone is disturbing. I think my next point is going to be on that. Yeah, the light that comes from the phone also has a way of taking sleep away. And so let me just go straight into the 8th point where I talk about lightning. So there's a kind of light that induces sleep, and I'm talking of low current light, not the bright ones that wake everyone up in the room. So one of the things my sister and I invested in the light when we were doing our room makeover is to invest in different kinds of light. So when it's at first in how the room was at first, immediately my sister comes and turn on the light, my whole sleep is spoiled. But now my sister comes into the room, she uses the shower, she dresses up, and I do not feel a thing because of the kind of light she uses. And so when I get home at night, that's the kind of light I put on, and it kind of like sets the mood for sleep to automatically happen. And so investing in good quality of light for nighttime is so key. And don't invest so much in light only for you to go and use your phone. That will reverse everything the night light is supposed to do. I hope you understand. You understand the connection, right? Let me chip this in quickly. A point I forgot about putting the phone away is it also helps you wake up right on time and not snooze. Because if the phone is by you and the alarm goes off, you can quickly snooze. But if the phone is away from you such that when the alarm rings, you have to wake up and walk to the phone, by the time you walk to the phone, some amount of sleep would have cleared from your eyes, and that will make it easier for you to get to the phone. Not to talk of all the radiations that come with the phone, guys. So it's just not healthy to have your phone around you. And lastly, to my last point for today on quality of sleep is getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Guys, I didn't used to care about this at all. All I cared about was getting my work done. If I get all my work done and I get 2 hours of sleep, well, that's what I get. But now I am more conscious of that. When I wake up in the morning, I am calculating everything I'm doing such that I want to know what time I'm supposed to sleep, such that when I wake up as early as 2:30 a.m., I will still have my 7 or 8 hours of sleep. And it's so surprising that the body that is with us is the body that we are using to work to get whatever money it is. We tend to pay less attention to it or give less time or attention to it, which is quite sad, you see. And so it's important to invest into 7 to 8 hours of sleep, guys. I used to be of the school of thought that you don't need 7 or 8 hours of sleep. Like, it's not really 4 hours is fine. But things happened and I've changed that mindset, guys. Quality of the number of hours you sleep is extremely, extremely important. So conscious effort and calculated steps should be taken to invest in the quality of sleep. That's it for today's video, guys. I hope you learned a thing or two. Let me know what you do personally to have quality sleep so that I can learn from you as well. Until next time, have the best of your day. Bye.